I guess what I don't understand is this. Have I ever exhibited any evidence that I'd be mad if a tie got ruined?
No, sir.
No, I'm not that guy.
This time was special.
The chemicals at the dry cleaner don't know that.
We have President Bartlet and Governor Ritchie to the stage, please.
Josh?
Their 2-minute warning.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna give him a room now.
Bring it, boss.
Nothing but distraction.
Game on.
Just assumed you wanted to include me.
Good evening from the University of California, San Diego. I'm Alexander Thompson. Welcome to the...
Well, it's in the bag. You have someone here to show off for.
My daughters are here?
You kidding? Ellie's wearing makeup.
Well, I don't approve of that.
You understand she's 27, right?
I don't approve of that either. Remember the tie Josh had to give me at the last minute?
Yeah, I heard that happened. So do you think there's any point in still having the debate?
There was a lot of juice in that tie. It was like in the last seconds, just the energy getting me out on stage.
Well, tough.
Sir.
Yeah, I gotta go.
We'll do mushy later. So, for now, I just gotta say I love you so much that my head's gonna fly off. But more importantly, game on, boyfriend. Let's go.
Okay.
By the way, I feel bad. I don't think I've done enough to help you prepare for this debate.
Why are you telling me this now?
Just 'cause.
Oh, my God. You're insane. Are you... You're insane! Charlie!
Seconds, please.
Josh, I need your top.
What the hell?
Take it off.
What happened?
My wife cut it off with scissors.
Folks, can I get you to the stage?
We got that kind of time.
15 seconds.
We're gonna get it.
No one's done camera tests on this.
All right, let's run some.
Sir.
Right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Josiah Bartlet of New Hampshire and Governor
Could you keep it down?
of Florida.
Quiet, please.
The rules for tonight's debate are as follows. A candidate will be asked a question by one of the panelists, and he will have 90 seconds to respond. His opponent will then have 60 seconds with which to ask a question and get an answer, though it must be limited to the same topic. There will be 2 minutes for closing statements at the end. By virtue of a coin toss, Governor Ritchie, the first question is for you.
Governor Ritchie, good evening.
Good evening.
Perhaps the biggest philosophical difference between you and the president is over the role of the federal government itself and whether national problems really have national solutions. Can you explain your view?
Well, first, let me say good evening and thank you. It's a privilege to be here. My view of this is simple. We don't need a federal Department of Education telling us our children have to learn Esperanto, they have to learn Eskimo poetry.
Eskimo poetry.
Let the states decide. Let the communities decide on health care, on education, on lower taxes, not higher taxes. Now, he's going to throw a big word at you, unfunded mandate. He's going to say if Washington lets the states do it, it's an unfunded mandate. But what he doesn't like is the federal government losing power. But I call it the ingenuity of the American people.
President Bartlett, you have 60 seconds for a question and an answer.
Well, first of all, let's clear up a couple of things. Unfunded mandate is 2 words, not one big word. There are times when we're 50 states and there are times when we're one country and have national needs. And the way I know this is that Florida didn't fight Germany in World War II or establish civil rights. You think states should do the governing wall to wall. That's a perfectly valid opinion. But your state of Florida got $12.6 billion in federal money last year from Nebraskans and Virginians and New Yorkers and Alaskans with their Eskimo poetry. 12.6 out of a state budget of $50 billion. I'm supposed to be using this time for a question, so here it is. Can we have it back, please?
Game on.
Oh my God. Strike him out, throw him out. Anybody want spin?
It's not gonna be Uncle Fluffy.
and the partisan bickering. Now, I want people to work together in this great country, and that's what I did in Florida. I brought people together, and that's what I'll do as your president. In the logjam, in the gridlock, and bring Republicans together with Democrats, because Americans are tired of partisan politics.
Mr. President.
Actually, what you've done in Florida is bring the right together with the far right. And I don't think Americans are tired of partisan politics. I think they're tired of hearing career politicians diss partisan politics to get a gig. I've tried it before. They ain't buying it. That's okay, though. That's okay, though, because partisan politics is good. Partisan politics is what the founders had in mind. It guarantees that the minority opinion is heard. And as a lifelong possessor of minority opinions, I appreciate it. But if you're troubled by it, Governor, you should know in this campaign, you've used the word liberal 74 times in one day. It was yesterday.
Not sure I can watch anymore. No way, I can't.
Mr. Ritchie, many economists have stated that the tax cut, which is the centerpiece of your economic agenda, could actually harm the economy. Is now really the time to cut taxes?
You bet it is. We need to cut taxes for one reason. The American people know how to spend their money better than the federal government does.
President, your rebuttal.
There it is.
What the hell?
He's got it.
That's the 10-word answer my staff's been looking for 2 weeks. There it is. 10-word answers can kill you in political campaigns. They're the tip of the sword. Here's my question. What are the next 10 words of your answer? Your taxes are too high, so are mine. Give me the next 10 words. How are we going to do it? Give me 10 after that. I'll drop out of the race right now. Every once in a while, there's a day with an absolute right and an absolute wrong. But those days almost always include body counts. Other than that, there aren't very many unnuanced moments in leading a country that's way too big for 10 words. I'm the President of the United States, not the President of the people who agree with me. And by the way, if the left has a problem with that, they should vote for somebody else.
Begin closing statements with Governor
I'm
Ritchie.
going to make a bold suggestion, but hear me out. Let's not spin. Let's leave the room. We'll use the experts, but nobody from the campaign, nobody from the White House, and definitely not us. Why? There's nothing left to do here, and it's inelegant. It's the punch Ali never gave Foreman when he was going down.
Absolutely. All right, just a statement. The president's on his way to Washington to get back to work.
There's going to be a lot of drinking on the plane. I don't think that should be included in the statement.
Good heads up.
Trade with China is essential for human rights. By engaging China and making them live by the same global trading rules as everyone else, we gain 1.2 billion consumers for our products, and we strengthen the forces of freedom, and the president knows this.
Mr. Secretary.
I'm sorry, Miss Craig, you need me?
I have a question. Isn't there a decent chance you and the president are wrong?
I'm sorry.
I mean, doesn't he also know that Chinese political prisoners are going to be sewing soccer balls together with their teeth, whether we sell them cheeseburgers or not? I mention this because the president just reminded us that complexity isn't a vice. You're the one I like, too.
Thank you very much, and good night.
It's over. You'll be back.